I love the caption, water car used in land. Great.
Water car?
Yeah, if you've been watching my view with I have captions, the closed captioning turned on. First of all, Mabini, I'm burning your house down.
What?
You have started a war, and I will not stand by this.
I had that idea first.
You
I was
broke
gonna
my
burn your
sky
house
bridge, and I'm not happy about it.
What made you think it was me?
You followed me, I watched you follow me, and now the sky bridge is broke. I wonder what correlation that leads to.
Alright. Do you want some gold? We'll pay you off.
Trying to buy you out.
Unfortunately,
Let me ask you this: how did you resolve your difficulties in Civ 5?
Russia won.
Okay, then that is the solution to this problem.
Alright, I'll have you know.
And considering that there is no Russia, I will take the place, and therefore I win.
You don't need that many animals, really.
What animals?
I mean, really, you only need 2 animals, and then you can have infinite animals. You don't need to have more than 2.
That's what God literally said to Noah right there.
You don't need so many animals?
And then he said, "Get the boat."
Animals. He said you only need 2 animals because then you can have infinite, literally.
You've got villagers just living in here, Frank.
God damn it.
He's not aware of that.
He wasn't supposed to look inside the house.
It's this great big giant secret.
How did you get them?
He's been
And what's
harboring
with
them from
what's
other
with these
countries.
things?
So, with villagers, if you build certain blocks, it gives them a job to do. These compost bins turn them into farmers.
Oh.
What you want is the one that give you armor. So
Do you want all? Do you want?
enchanted diamond armor?
Do you want me to make all these? Put all the seeds down here?
If you have excess seeds, yeah, you can put some down here. They'll harvest them automatically and then feed them to each other and then start making babies.
Oh.
It's not as many as
Are you gonna put them in a house before they make babies, or are they just gonna do it out the open?
What do you think this is? This isn't my house.
What is this cartography table?
Yeah, it makes this guy, when he stops being a fucking ramunkus. Oh, he did become a...
It makes him a map maker, and he can point out.
Oh, you can trade papers for
buildings.
making empty maps. Ah.
Yeah, and you can find things like a forest mansion and stuff, which is pretty freaking cool.
Oh.
This man speaks to me on a spiritual level.
I'm not appreciating the just completely brown building though, Frank.
It's not.
It is a little abysmal.
It's
But
not,
Literally
it
only
is-
the first floor.
It is actually appropriate for the villagers, so they really don't deserve anything better.
Alright.
Back on the topic of committing war crimes.
Yes. Anyway, back to more savory topics.
Like war crimes.
No, I'm saying what you're doing here is you're doing war crimes here. And I'm claiming that you are trying to commit a war crime against the villagers.
Who? Me or Liam?
Liam.
What?
He's
What
like,
am I doing?
Villagers don't deserve any sort of like housing.
Oh.
Well, that's true. It's not my fault that they're lesser.
Well, we've only got 4 emeralds.
Yeah, stop dissing my emerald pile, you ass. In my last playthrough, I never found 1, and I found 4 in this one. You're like, ugh.
So disappointing.
Also, they are mine, so if you go into town and start spending them on those villagers, they'll actually kick your ass.
Don't make me put you in the fucking boat. I'll put you in the goddamn boat. You think I won't?
Frank, you are literally harboring fugitives with a boat. This is insane.
These aren't fugitives. I'm relocating.
Okay,
They
then what's the
can't-
complex? What's
they
the compound that you're locking them in?
A village center.
What are you gonna name it? A villager help center, huh?
No, it's a village center. It's a center for villagers.
Yeah,
Out of the
sure.
water, you numbskulls.
Franklin, if you were in a horse race and Joe Biden came up and
He said he grabbed the napkin first.
How would you act in real life if you found out that he actually does have dirty deeds done dirt cheap? What would you do?
I would wonder why he's still our president as like an old geriatric man with Alzheimer's and not a better version of himself.
What would you do if he walked out on the stage and slammed a person into a piece of paper and said, "Du Jean," and he disappeared?
I would scream, "That's my president."
Found some goats.
All cowboys are American
There's
Americans.
2 goats. How do you get goats to like you? Steak? You want steak?
Oh!
Oh!
Goats
Jesus.
are brand new, so I don't know.
He got badumped.
I got bedunked by. I was like, do you like steak? Bam! Fucking raped in the balls.
Have you ever been rammed by a goat in real life?
No, luckily.
I have. I had friends who lived up in the hills, and they had they had chickens and goats. And one day, my friend was like, "Hey, let's go." He was like, "Let's go into the goat pen and just run around with them." And I was like, "Okay." And then we basically just revved up the goats and kind of agitated them, and they started knocking us over and shit.
Yes, you jumped on their backs and then started like gripping their horns.
We didn't.
Like a
We didn't jump.
motorcycle.
No, we did.
No,
we
I'm-
definitely grabbed their horns and fucked around with them.
Oh,
But I don't know.
okay. Yeah, I was making the joke of revving them up like a motorcycle.
You can literally. We did. We grabbed because they were small and they weren't like huge. They weren't
Right.
small like babies, but you could literally just grab their horns and be like, "Go over there," and they'd kind of be like, "Ugh." But yeah, and then they'd kind of come back at you and trip you over, and you'd be like, "Ugh." But luckily, we were kids, so we were kind of resilient. Otherwise,
Yeah.
these days, I'd probably just die on the spot. To be honest, I'm too old for that kind of
Very,
shit.
very likely.
You know, that's one of those things. This happens to me all the time, where I'm like, I did that as a kid, and I can't even imagine doing that now because I think I'd just be dead.
Yeah. Although I'd prefer if we went
Come
to
to do
bed.
it.
Well, I can't right now because it's not letting me.
Did you build that, Liam?
Do what?
The thing on the top of the mountain.
Maybe.
Damn it. Me, I'm running around.
No, I've been in my hole, like you've said. My
In
hole
your
in the
hole.
mountain. Yep. At no point have
your
you come to check up on me
hole.
and say
Oh,
that's my
no.
narrative.
I'm trying to despawn, so I'm gonna have to chop down all those fences anyway. Alright.
Sorry.
You guys are building such cool stuff. I've got these massive plans and I'm not committing to them.
Well, the thing about Minecraft is it's supposed to be this sort of like freeing experience where you can make whatever you want and not necessarily have to commit to anything.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
That sounds like communist propaganda to me, but okay.
That's
Yeah, Frank has a problem with communists.
I do. And I'm tired of pretending like I don't.
he has a problem with those sneaky reds. That's what he calls them.
It's better to be dead than a communist.
Frank was actually a leading man in the Red Scare. Shit.
Where is or
Where was that cave? I'm sure I'll drop into it by accident.
death is a proper alternative to communism?
Alright, Liam, I think
Lands.
your place looked good from a distance, and I think I'm getting closer, and I'm not appreciating it as much as I did from afar.
Wow, tell me what you really feel. Well, first off, I want to tell you that this is just a simple tower for the whole thing. And second of all, I'd like to tell you that I've got like a lot more coming. All right.
okay.
And I'm not too impressed with what you've made either. But
I know.
he's talking about it.
Um,
You're just a little shithead, aren't you?
No, there's a bunch of sand right here, actually. Interesting.
what is the... Alright, wait, oh, you can... Okay.
High octane gameplay of slowly stealing villagers by boat. Everything culminating to this moment.
Clay balls in that one.
I can hear you down there putting clay in my chest. Yeah, okay, run away. Ugh. Thanks for the clay, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna make a shit brick castle.
Yeah, I'll make a brick wall to get you the fuck out of here. Hey,
To quote you from 3 seconds earlier.
you little thief!
I didn't steal anything. I was looking.
Oh, is that what you said? There was a man who came to my house today, right? He went into my backyard, opened up the window, and started ruffling through the cupboard from the window and said, "I was just looking, dude."
Yeah, why are you getting so triggered?
Well, you gotta arrest a man
Oh,
for
I see the
looking.
nether portal. That's actually kind of close.
Yeah. You're a little scumbag. You're making war. You're making enemies of all the local nations.
The local warlords and racists.
Yeah.
This is getting a bit heated here. I think we can all calm down a little bit.
Alright.
I'll calm down when he fucking dies.
I think we can just like take a chill pill.
Oh, Liam, the iron's yours from when you gave me the 3 iron.
What?
I put iron in one of your furnaces.
Oh. What? You don't have to do that.
And then I had a look in your chest.
Yeah.
Then you
I
stole
just
your
want to see if there's
family
anything I
photos.
wanted.
You gotta lock
I
your.
wouldn't have taken anything if there was nothing I wanted. Duh.
You gotta lock those chests, Liam.
I bloody well will, mister. You can make charged chests and you can make booby traps and stuff, so if someone opens it, it can trigger stuff.
Oh, there's some more.
So I might rig up some TNT.
Yeah,
and then we'll
like
see who's knocking in.
living in a wooden house and having the dispenser dispense lava.
This is just
It's
a
a
cave.
funny.
Mhm.
It's a funny prank because they think they're stealing from you, and
This is
then really it's just a fake house the whole time.
We're in there.
I don't know why we have to be getting so aggressive with it.
It's because we haven't had
You're gonna start thinking, why can't we be friends, Frank?
No, I'm just gonna wonder why we're being aggressive.
for entertainment purposes.
Doing it because I'm genuinely angry and not doing it for content at all, I'll have you know.
Not content farming, yes, I believe.
I'd never content farm. What are you talking about? I'm innocent, I swear.
He's
I
sniping.
totally am not gonna just stick this on my TikTok.
You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare. You actually use TikTok, Franklin?
So,
I was gonna say, because I don't understand it at all.
the only times I go on TikTok is if Seb links something from TikTok, and I'm like, well, I might as well look at it.
Mm.
Yes.
And sometimes they're funny, and then most of the time it's just bad.
Yeah.
So is it pumpkin, eggs, and what, milk? Or is it wheat? To make
Pretty sure sugar is somewhere in there. For, I assume you're making pumpkin pie.
yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty sure
it's
sugar
probably
is somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta wait for it to grow anyway. I'll go to bed.
Yeah, I've been sitting in bed for like a year. Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a can of Coke.
Get a candy.
Planning on staying on up all night. Gee whiz. Hey Frank, what's the time there anyway?
It is 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's not too bad.
I've actually not gone to sleep yet.
That
So
isn't too good.
I've been up for 25 hours. Because it was 11 o'clock at night when I remembered that we were recording tonight. And I was like, I'm not going to risk not waking up for the sessions. Just stay up.
I admire that commitment.
I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
If I actually hated the idea, I'd say, fuck it, I'll take the risk. But
Minecraft is a fun game.
it's
It do
absolutely
be
is.
that way.
The kind of game that I think about sometimes. I'm like, man, I want to play some more of that. You seem to have you know you shit about this game.
Oh,
man.
I play Minecraft a lot. Every now and again, I'll just play like a Tekken mod pack at random for like a few months.